So we actually had a lot of time today, so I could actually stream during my lunch break. So we're not gonna dilly dally because I'm actually on borrowed time right now. I got like about 40 minutes to actually work on this. So it's good shit. We'll start this up. I'll do this. When I get out of the gym, I'll do Golden Sun, try to get that wrapped up. Then later on tonight before I go to bed, we'll do the next horror one. So we're on section 10. So let me look at my outline. I think we should be good to go. Okay. I think we're good. So my outline tells me we're working on beyond Yandere traits. Okay. Should be some pretty simple. Again, I got like 40 minutes, so let's just get as much done as we can. And again, I've seen the outcry. I shall get a blue Yeti as soon as I get back from leave. Okay. So beyond Yandere traits. Okay. Jesus Christ! I'm already started not spelling correctly. That's terrible. Hmm. The lighting looks different. The lighting looks different because for some weird reason, when I got back, when I came into my room earlier, like I turned the lights on, get ready for a stream. Like, wait, why does everything look so different? So I'm assuming the lights reset. So I have a key light right in front of me. That's my brightest light, and I have another light that's that direction. So I'll work on it, but it definitely I look weird right now, as you can see. So when I get a little bit more time later, I'll fix the lighting up. I have no idea what happened. I guess things just reset for some weird reason. But I didn't want to troubleshoot this because I know I'm running out of time. Discord. Who is messaging me at 12 o'clock? Alright, what means it? This section is pretty straightforward. You just I'll use my own opinions, but I'm pretty sure people would agree with my opinions. And normally they don't, but this is kind of like straightforward. That's looking good. Okay. Strip away the obsession, silence the fixation. What remains of Vira? Beneath the surface, there is something else, someone else. A girl not defined by madness, but scarred by it. Okay, that sounds good. Okay. Definitely when I get out of work, I gotta figure out what the hell's going on with these lights. But it's not that I'm getting blinded, it's just I'm not used to having like a bright white light just to my right. It's weird. But we'll fix it later. Not a deal breaker. Okay. And as I mentioned, there's not going to be any released videos for like at least 7 days because it's gonna be a pretty busy couple of days until I leave because I'm leaving. Friday's my last day here, but I'm not leaving until Saturday morning, and By Saturday, 1:30 p.m., I'll be back home, and I'm just gonna hang out with family. And then Sunday should be good to go. So don't be expecting a video for the next like at least 7 days. I'll be working on them, but I'm not gonna be releasing anything because I need to relax. I'm gonna be a little bit descriptive here. Excuse me. I'm gonna be a little bit descriptive. Word, why are you telling me to change this? A girl not defined by mass, but scarred by. Word wants me to change to scared. God, Word, you're just ridiculous at times. But anyways, we're gonna be a little bit descriptive here. And I cannot spell. I do have a feeling because of how like complex this subject is. I might have to condense it a little bit, just like I did with the other video. It's mostly because I feel certain things I brought up are kind of redundant and really don't need to be mentioned. Like, I'm pretty sure people do get the point, but it's better. I feel it's better I mention it just in case people forget. Like, again, this is gonna be like a. This is looking to be an hour long, so the more information, the better. But still, it's like, ugh, it's not. This is not looking good. It's looking fine from a narrative point of view. I just don't want to give people a gigantic bukake of just shit to digest. That was a terrible analogy. That's a lot of information, so I might actually condense this. We'll see. We'll see how it is. We're still on section 11 out of 24, so this is not going to be done anytime soon. It's the time. It's just the time that I don't have, which I'll have next week. But either way, working on this for like an hour or so a day is good. I did not spell that right. I'm so mad I did not spell that right. Stare isn't a word. I definitely don't use that one often, that's for sure. As mentioned before, I'll be getting a Blue Yeti. So I know that there's been outcry. Again, I'm still relatively new to the audio game, so it sounds good on my end, but I guess when it goes to YouTube, it's just not the best sounding thing. We do strive for perfection here, so I'll take the recommendations. It's not like I can't afford it. I'll just go buy one. Okay, just have to wait until I get back because I have a USB condenser mic at home. I use the HyperX Solocast if I remember correctly. I used to do Twitch a lot back in the day, so I have my own separate like studio dedicated just for streaming back at home. I just didn't bring it with me because I didn't want to like I didn't want to risk my gaming PC because I'm like 4,000 miles away from my actual house. So it's like, yeah, I don't trust movers. So I do have my streaming setup at home. So I'll sound different in a couple of days, that's for sure. But yeah, I took people's recommendation. I'll get the Blue Yeti, but I'll just have to wait until I actually get back here because it's not like there's like not a Best Buy here. It's just might as well just wait till I come back and I'll actually get it because there's no point of actually getting the mic and bringing it over there but I can just get one here. And I just don't have the time to actually go out and to actually get one right now because work is killing us right now. Her speech is deliberate, marked by a natural elegance that doesn't rely on hysteria. That's saying something, that's for sure. So, and again, like if you take like all the Yandere shenanigans, I'm not saying she's probably the nicest person, but she's relatively normal, sort of, in her own weird way. But she is relatively normal. Like people like her. Like she can build relationships. It's just Katalina is just the center of her world. So definitely in regards to this script, I'm gonna be going over it like very, very thoroughly because again, like I feel information might get redundant and I kind of am repeating myself a little bit, but if worse comes to shove, we'll just condense this down. I mean, it's easier for me. I'm not gonna deny it. We're at almost 10 pages and I'm just finally getting halfway done. And I don't even know if I'm gonna even add any more things. I just this 24 sections because I felt there was a lot of material that I needed to go over because I don't like leaving any stone uncovered. I don't because it's better that we be extremely thorough about it instead of we'll be thorough about it and not have regrets later when we realize, oh shit, I should have mentioned this. I get that happens a lot. All right. Anyways, where was I getting with this? I do get a pay attention to time, so I've been streaming this for 12 minutes, so I gotta be done by at least 15 more minutes because I definitely gotta get back to work. And this is in a sense this is a trope because all right, let me describe the trope real quick. So this is common in anime and possibly like other forms of media, but a person might think they're just all by themselves in the world. No one understands them, etc., etc., etc. You know what I'm getting at. But there was always someone in the back just that was always stuck by their side. They're unstoppable to Kim Possible, pretty much. But yeah, Vira has a lot. People are like people do surround Vira. Vira's just so super obsessed with Katalina. It's like it's pretty much my whole entire world's focused on her. But there's other people out there that just straight up care for me. But that's what I meant before. It's like she's not alone. She's not like your basic average everyday yandere whose sole focus is their and I quote target. Like Vira has people in her life. It's just Katalina just takes top priority. And her ability to lead, yeah, she's a good leader. I'm not gonna deny that. at this point, this is probably gonna be almost. This is probably at least 48 hours of just writing. Not nonstop. God no, but it's probably gonna be 48 hours in total because I've done at least, and not including the outline, I've done at least 12 of these probably, and they're each like an hour long, so maybe 24 to 48 hours probably. And I'm still not done, but this video is really getting very complex. I'm not gonna deny it. Fortunately, I'm in uniform, so I can't drink. That'd be very bad. You're taunting me right now. Whatever was in my flask yesterday was delicious. And that's terrible. But yes, I'm in uniform. I can't drink. Strip away the obsession, silence the fixation. What remains of Vira? Yeah, I don't like the way that sounds. Then what remains of Vira? Beneath the surface, there is something else, someone else. A girl not defined by madness, but scarred by it. Vira, when unanchored from the gravitational pull of Katalina, reveals flickers of what might have been, calm, composed, and quietly yearning for connection. She is intelligent, refined, commanding. Her speech is deliberate, marked by a natural elegance that doesn't rely on hysteria to be heard. In her leadership role within Albion, this is why you always proofread. Within Albion, she demonstrates poise and competence. Those around her respect her, not for her closeness to Katalina, but in her ability to lead, organize, and act decisively. These are not actions of a mad woman. They are the signs of someone who in a different life could have stood on her own. It's true. It's like, but take away all the cuckoo Cocoa Puffs, she is pretty well established. She's well established in her community. She's a highly respected swordswoman. She has all the traits of someone who worked hard to get where she is in life, but we don't talk about that. We just talk about the Onesama. I'm gonna have a field day doing this video. I definitely am, especially when it comes to the footage. And again, we're just focusing on normal Vira. We can't really. We could mention the install. I'm gonna briefly mention it, but when she's in her install mode, if you don't know what install is, it's just a fighting game term for a secondary form that someone takes, like soul and blood. And, oh my gosh, soul in his dragon install mode, blood guy, blood Ragnar with fuck. Oh my god, they took it away too. I can't remember Ragnar's. It's been too damn long. It was like going in like Calamity Trigger. Blood Cane, yeah. Ragnar and Blood Cane. You get where I'm getting. It's like the Ganagine. If people played Street Fighter, it's like a separate mode. Not Ganagine. Ganagine's like kind of pushing it. But it's a secondary form that a character takes. So in Vera's case, yeah, she has her install mode. But in that mode, she's more robotic in a sense. Like, she still has her affections towards Katalina, but it'll be a lot easier to show it off later when I'm actually doing the footage. But yeah, her tone becomes more robotic and less cuckoo. So I'm not really going to use it because the main point is what she is beyond being a Yandere. And her being in her vanilla form is just straight up the best option for me to use. Again, I'm not going to deny that exists, and it's literally a part of her. It's like it's a tension transformation she goes through, where she dons armor. Sure, we'll call it armor. Okay. Anyways, I've yapped enough. I have like 10 minutes left, so we got to keep on going with this. Okay. again, as I mentioned, she can clearly talk to people normally. It's just other factors. I know I spelled that wrong. I always spell it wrong because I speed run spelling this for some weird reason every single time. All right, I'm gonna use the word. I hate using longing. I hate using longing so much. Like it was so awkward when I used it in the Chikitono video because I'm like, Akia is longing for Tono, and I'm not wrong. There is some there is some fucking like crazy shit happening there. Like Shikitono just when it comes to Shikitono and women, oh my goodness. God forbid it was Nanaya, but God. Shikitono has some his charm is like next level. Like it puts Shiro to shame at times. Okay. These aren't contradictions. No contradictions. These aren't contradictions. They are dualities. Speaking of which, dualities are fun. So, it would help if I actually spelled it. No, no. Why are you making me put dual? That makes no sense. They are dual. Word. I hate you so much. No, we keep going. I'm using that very loosely. Very, very loosely. Okay, all right. I gotta start wrapping these up. Hear me out real quick. I'm going with something here. Armor. I yeah. Oh man. Okay. This is good. This is good. And when she I haven't been cringe in the past couple of days, and I want to be cringe right now. I want to be cringe. I'm gonna be cringe. I'm gonna be fucking cringe. Oh yeah. Yeah, we are so being cringy here. I'll be here all week. Uh Yikes. Oh my goodness. Okay, let me read this over. I definitely gotta get back to work. Strip away the obsession, silence the fixation, then what remains of Vira? Beneath the surface, there is something else, someone else. A girl not defined by madness, but scarred by it. Vera, when unanchored from the gravitational pull of Katalina. Oh my god. Excuse me. From the gravitational pull of Katalina reveals flickers of what might have been. Calm, composed, and quietly yearning for connection. She is intelligent, refined, commanding. Her speech is deliberate, marked by a natural elegance that doesn't rely on hysteria to be heard. In her leadership role within Albion, she demonstrates poise and competence. Those around her respect her. Is a comma supposed to be there? Those around her respect her, not for her closeness to Catalina, but in her ability to lead, organize, and act decisively. These are not actions of a mad woman. There are signs of someone who, in a different life, could have stood on her own. And there are moments, brief, fragile moments, where Vera interacts with others and her walls lower. She speaks with clarity. She smiles without tension. Why did I capitalize that? She smiles without tension. I know exactly why I capitalized that, actually. She smiles without tension. She listens. These glimpses are never permanent, never lasting, but they are telling. They show that her humanity is not completely lost beneath the weight of her obsession. It is slowly buried, hidden beneath layers of fear, trauma, and longing. These aren't contradictions, they're dualities. The tragedy of Vera is not that she was consumed by obsession, is that she never had the capacity to live differently, and the world never let her. Her Yandere traits are not her essence. They are her defense mechanism. Armor forged in childhood without love, wielded in a world that taught her that she had to fight just to be seen. And when she isn't fighting, when the storm within her quiets, oh my goodness. And when the storm within her I'm sorry. And when she isn't fighting, when the storm within her quiets, we see a girl who might have been not a monster, not a trope, just someone who never learned to be whole. Oh my god! I know I'm not gonna be able to say that with a straight face. Okay, unfortunately, I gotta get back to work. So we did a section today. tomorrow I'll do some more. When I get back from work, I'll finish Golden Sun probably, then go on to the other video that I'm working on. Other than that, I'll see people later. Take care and